Hi everyone. Before I get going with this video, I'd just like to apologise for the lack of content that I've been putting out recently. Unfortunately, like many of us, I was hit with COVID, which obviously slowed things down a little bit. But I'm back better than ever, and I can't wait to start putting more videos out for everyone. So with that in mind, welcome to Britain's Rarest, a series in which I talk about some of our nation's most threatened, but also most beautiful animals. This week, I'll be talking about Britain's most rapidly declining mammal, the water vole. So, here are the timestamps for this video, so that you can skip to the parts that you're most interested in. 1. Some facts about the water vole. As you might have guessed, water voles are very strong swimmers. They're also mainly vegetarian. In fact, they have to eat up to 80% of their body weight every single day in food. They of course therefore have a huge variety of different plant species within their diet. In fact, a total of 287 plant species have been recorded. Breeding females have territorial ranges that can span from between 30 and 150 metres, whilst those of the male water voles can span for up to 300 metres, often overlapping the territories of multiple females. These territories are of course fiercely defended by the water voles, a behaviour which has been ever increasing as a result of the decrease in habitat available because of human intervention. Two, how to identify them and tell them apart from brown rats. Whilst it's unlikely these days that many of us have seen a water vole in real life, you may be familiar with them from a well-known classic children's tale. That's right, Ratty from Wind in the Willows is not a rat, but a water vole. Water voles are often confused with brown rats. This is due to a number of factors, including their similar size and brown fur. That said, water voles are a bit smaller than brown rats. They also have a chubby face, with small ears, quite different to the more pointed face and the larger ears of the brown rat. Water voles tend to create small piles of plant stems, with the ends cut off at 45 degrees when feeding. This is yet another telltale sign of when they have been around. Their burrows are wider than they are high, and can be found along the water's edge, or somewhere more hidden on the bank above. Outside of these burrows, you may also find small piles of droppings. These are cylindrical with blunt ends and no smell. 3. Where to find them. Water voles need places with lots of protective vegetation and plenty of light. They're best known for being found on the banks of rivers and streams, but they can also be spotted on canals, lakes, ponds, and in reed beds. These small mammals are out all year round, and are widespread too. However, you won't find them on the Channel Islands, the Isles of Scilly, Scottish Islands, Northern Ireland, and the Isle of Man. 4. Why they're under threat. Industrialisation of agriculture, pollution of waterways, and housing development are all other factors contributing to the decline of this mammal. Water voles used to be a common sight across the UK, but now unfortunately they have disappeared from 94% of their former habitats. Habitat loss caused by mowing and extensive grazing right up to the water's edge, as well as predation by the non-native American mink, are the two biggest factors causing the decline of the water vole. In the 1900s, there were 8 million water voles in the UK, but now there remain only 100,000. In fact, in 2002, these mammals were declared extinct in Devon and Cornwall. 5. Why you should help them. Water voles are crucial engineers within their habitat. Their foraging and burrowing behaviours increase biodiversity for many, many species. Their decline is symbolic of how the human population is capable of wiping out almost an entire species within just a few generations. So wouldn't it be fantastic to prove that we're also capable of having the reverse effect as well? 6. How you can help them. In terms of what you can do on an individual level, you can support the wildlife trusts financially, or you could be a water vole surveyor for your local wildlife trusts. Or what about taking part in the National Water Vole Monitoring Programme run by the People's Trust for Endangered Species? You should also make sure to follow the Countryside Code when you're near streams and rivers. Of course, all this information will be in the description below, so that you know what to do to help water voles in your local area. If you're a farmer, a landowner, someone who works for a conservation charity, or even in government, then don't worry, I haven't left you out. There is plenty that you can do as well, and of course that information will be in the description too. But generally, for farmers and landowners, it just involves not cutting bankside vegetation to within an inch of its life. So there's a quick summary of the really special animal that is the water vole, as well as why it's under threat, and what we can do and should do to help it. I hope that you all agree with me that we can do something to save this species, and the same is the case for all of the species that I've spoken about in the past and will speak about in the future on my channel. I do hope that you've enjoyed watching this video, as I've definitely enjoyed making it and learning some really incredible facts about these beautiful mammals. If you have enjoyed, then please make sure to leave a like, a comment and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.